Deuteronomy 18:4. Reshit deganecha tiroshecha veyitzarecha, vereshit gez tzonecha titen lo. So we here have the start of the sentence with the things that are to be given. Notice down here is where we get the verb natan, and we'll come back to that shortly. It could be that these things are fronted for focus of some sort, or it could just be coming out of verse 3. You may remember we had the animal parts that are to be given to the priest, and now we're getting grain, wine, oil, fleece, things of that nature that are to be given. So it could just be a parallel fashion in that way. But here's what we have for today. We have the first fruits. You might notice something here with rosh, kind of having to do with the head or the beginning. So the first fruits of your grain, your wine, tirosh, and notice all those two ms suffixes, and your oil. So the first fruits of your grain, your wine, and your oil. Now, one thing I want to point out here is these suffixes. So notice we've got the two ms suffixes throughout, and notice the schwa here and here. So we get something, we might pronounce it like echa, echa. Notice the accent marks. Let me highlight these in red. Notice the accent marks on the kaf, echa, echa. And then notice down here with the revia, we get echa with the segol right there. Now, it's a little bit of a change, probably a pausal form of some sort. And what pausal forms do will reveal that vowel or get a little bit more of a vowel sound between those two consonants. So whereas here it would be an indistinct vowel sound, down here with that pausal form, you'll get that full segol. So same suffix. That's what I want you to see. Your grain, your wine, and your oil. Same suffix, but a little bit different morphology there. Next we get reshit again, vereshit, and the first fruits of, another construct here, the first fruits of the shearing. This would be the fleece, probably more specifically. The verbal root that this word is related to is gimel zayin zayin. It's a geminate root that means to shear. And so the produce of the shearing is the fleece. So the first fruits of the fleece of your sheep, there's that 2ms suffix again. And then we get this command, you shall give to him. The third masculine singular suffix here, him, is the priest. The verb we mentioned already, is natan, and we have a call imperfect 2ms verb, and the noon of the root has assimilated here, like we see often with those one noon roots.